Okay, today's focus is the Straddle L Sit hold. It's something that I'm trying to improve. I can do them, but I just want to make it higher. I want to make it more active. I want it to help me to enter and exit the stool to press and just other movements where the Straddle L Sit and just having that extra compression, elevation, height, flexibility will come in useful. So let's jump in. Let's have a look where we're at to start with. So I'm just going to look at my cold flexibility first. So just where's my straddle? I've done zero warm up today. So where is that? So I can just get forehead to floor. So first of all, I'm just going to warm up to my best straddle position that I can do today. So it's going to take about 5 minutes just to warm that up. So I recommend you do the same. If you're super tight in your straddle position, then just raise the hips up on some cushions or something. First of all, I'm going to open the hips up and the hamstrings. So first, just going to go into some Jefferson curls. So rolling the chin down, elbows towards the floor. Then I'm going to do the same thing but up against the wall. So I'm going to squish myself between the wall and my body. You just want to try and get as close as you can to the wall, but still be able to get between your legs and the wall. So I'm bending the knees to get into it, and then I'm going to straighten the legs. You could either do holds in that one, or you could just do some wriggling about and just trying to get as deep as you can. It's very hard on the hamstrings, very hard on the calves. Then check it again. Okay, now a nose, chin to the floor. Now I'm just going to get into the hips. So internal, external rotation. Add the foot up. Creasing the elbow, arch of the foot, rock the baby. My little girl told me she does this one at school when they do their little yoga classes, and she plays the guitar. Okay, same again on my super tight side, so my right side is way tighter. So right foot over the top. So make sure with this one you're feeling it in the hip, not in the knee. Okay, let's retest that straddle position. So just starting to feel belly button touch. I know I can get a little bit deeper. So now I'm just going to go to the sides here. So in this position I'm going to take chest towards the knee, head towards the toe. And same side, shoulder to knee. Same on the opposite side. So chest towards the knee first. Shoulder towards knee. If this is easy, you could take shoulder down towards the floor. Okay, and then we're just going to go for some straddle good mornings. So I'm reaching about my max now on my straddle position. So a little compression test up against the wall now. So just sit with your back, sit with your back flat up against the wall in that position. So I'm trying to get as close back to the wall as I can, and then just seeing, it doesn't really matter what you do with the fingers now because the wall's stopping you. See how high you can take your leg. So you could either do reps there, you could do 10 reps. So let's do that. Let's do 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Both legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing, but away from the wall. Now this one's a little bit different, so I can change the intensity, how challenging it is, by how far I take the fingers away. I could go fingertips, or I could go palms to the floor. It doesn't really matter. The biggest thing is I want to try and make the torso go as far this way. So if I go further and go fingertips, or if I come back, go palms, it's the same thing, because the angle of the torso relevant to the floor, to the legs, is the thing that matters. So just try and be as close as you can, lift the feet as high as you can. So let's see if we can get 20 reps now, just lifting the feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hard to count and do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Okay, straddle position. Let's just rest for a second before we do the next ones. Now, easier option if you struggle with this one is to do one leg at a time. So we're just going to go in circles to the out. So I'm going to go around like this. But ideally, it would be both feet together. So palms on the floor. Ideally, not fingertips. Fingertips if you really need to, but really try and have the palms down. If you can do it with the palms, go with that. Just had to save the washing. It's peeing down with rain again. Okay, so palms down. 10 repetitions to the outside. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now 10 to the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now 10 up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm just going to open up the thoracic now. So I'm using a foam yoga block. You could use a foam roller. If you're already super open through here, you might not need this, but I really need it. It really helps with that. Open up with the chest when I go into that straddle L. Okay, now the test time. So I'm going to see whether I can push up from this position now. So I'm going to try and push up to a straddle L. I'm going to turn the hands out slightly. I'm going to try and lift up as high as I can into an active straddle L from the floor. So this is a little bit harder than starting the other way around, which I'll show in a second. So see if I can get up. So as you can see, I really struggle with that. It takes a little bit of warming up. So I'm now going to try and do the same thing, but I'm going to start in a squat position and then pull up from there. I'm going to accumulate 30 seconds. So that's the level I'm at. I'm trying to push up from the floor into that position. Sometimes I can get it, sometimes I can't. I'm going to accumulate sets of 30 seconds. Now I say accumulate because that one I made it in one go, but sometimes I'll come down at like 15, 20 seconds and then have to go back up and accumulate the extra 10 seconds to make the 30. Now what do you do if you can't get up into that position, even going back to it like I just done? If your flexibility is not there, we don't quite have the active strength yet, you can raise the hands up. So on a box, I can come into this position I can let the knees bend and hang there. I can slowly extend the legs and do my hold there. Now, a good way of doing it is to do it on something closer to the floor and something you can adjust the height of. So as you get more and more range, you can lower the height of the hands. So as you can see, that's really challenging for me. I'm hoping the bed's going to help with all of these things. Let me know if you have any questions about the Straddle L. Let me know if you do anything different, if you find anything works for you. It's something I'm still working on and progressing. Hopefully it will make my stool to press much easier. Normal deal, thumbs up and subscribe will be appreciated. Let us know in the comments if you have any questions or if there's any other videos you want me to cover. See you next time. Thanks, guys.